Dress to Impress just came out with one of their biggest updates yet, and it is the Wicked collab. This came out yesterday, and there is so much to this update, guys. The update itself is so pretty, and you can definitely see that the developers spent so much time creating this for us. However, there is a lot of hidden secrets in this update that many people miss. And in today's video, we're going to be figuring out these new secrets together. So make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So when you first join the update for the first time, it lets you know that there are 36 new items, 2 new code items, 2 new special rounds, 2 new Wicked achievements, 2 new runways, a new Wicked pose pack, and a new lobby, guys. So this is a lot, and like I said, every single detail in this is so good. And I feel like when you join right off the bat, everything does look pretty much the same. However, obviously the Halloween stuff is gone. They actually moved it to just kind of be scattered throughout the map. So obviously you're gonna have the Coraline outfit here, any tops over here, and same goes with the VIP section. So it actually looks so empty in VIP without the middle thing, guys. To be honest, I don't know if I like it, but it's all right. But once you head over here, you will actually see the Dress to Impress and Wicked collab. So this is like a separate section in the dressing room, kind of similar to the culture update, if you guys remember that in Dress to Impress. Comment down below if you guys play Dress to Impress during the culture update. But walking in here, you are immediately greeted with some amazing outfits, guys. And oh my gosh, when I tell you these outfits are amazing, I have not seen Dress to Impress cook this hard in a minute, guys. So these outfits are so pretty, especially this one over here. But before we follow the yellow brick road, the first stop is actually this lantern right here. So it kind of just looks like a regular lantern that they use to decorate the map. However, this one, when you hover the mouse over it, it actually says put on. And it is the banana shoes, guys. Oh my gosh. So a lot of people miss this and they don't really know where they are now, but the banana shoes are still with us, guys, and they are just one step down the yellow brick road. Up next, of course, we have the hat, and this hat actually has a lot of different toggles. So if you toggle it to the second one, it actually makes the top pointier. A lot of people miss this because they think that it just makes the hat itself bigger, but this one actually gives it a completely different look in my opinion. Of course, up first we have this beautiful dress, and the detail is so insane, guys. You can see the glitter on the skirt, and it just flows so good. And this one is my favorite, guys. Oh my gosh, this is the prettiest dress ever. I want this in real life. And there is actually a second version of this dress, which kind of like mattifies it a little bit. You know, it gives like more of a satin look in comparison to something that's a bit more glittery and glossy. I personally love the first toggle, but you guys can decide that for yourself. And of course, we have this one over here, guys, and this one is so pretty. I definitely like this one a bit more, but like I said, everybody has different favorite stuff. This one also has some toggles, so you can toggle on just the skirt, and I think this skirt would actually be so cute if you're trying to make like a DIY gown or like a dress or something like that. You can kind of use the skirt but not be tied down to using the top as well. So you can put a corset top over this. You can even layer this with like another dress or something. I think this is so cool that they gave us the option of having just the skirt. And of course, we also have just the top, and this one is really cool. However, I do wish that they kind of toggled it so you can make the dress short sleeve or kind of only have these little puffy things on the sleeve. I think that would have been really cool, but regardless, I am so happy with this dress. And we also have this outfit over here. Of course, you can toggle only top, only skirt. I don't really like the outfit as a whole, but I personally really like the top by itself because I feel like we don't have too many businessy type of outfits in Dress to Impress. And of course, many people did not realize that this also comes with a little hat. So this hat is really cute, guys, and obviously you can adjust it however you want. You can even kind of make like a hat that has a bow on it. I don't know, guys. Some people are so good at using the adjustment feature, but unfortunately, I am not one of them. Up next, we have this dress over here, and it is so pretty. It reminds me of like a flower petal or something. You can obviously color this so many different ways, or you can make it just all one color if you want. And there is also cute little shoes that go along with it, and these are also ombre. So if you decide to ombre the top, you can obviously match the shoes to it, which I think is really cool because we don't have any ombre shoes in Dress to Impress. Comment down below what your favorite Glinda dress is from this update, because mine is definitely number 2. On this side, of course, we have the Elphaba outfits, guys, and in all honesty, this is just my personal opinion, I feel like they all kind of look very similar or have like a very similar vibe to them. I wish they did something a little more unique with her outfits, but hey, they are still really cool. This first one has so much detail, guys. When you zoom in, it literally looks like it could be real life. It's crazy. And with this, you can toggle off the cape or have only the cape, which is really nice. I know there's only one cape and it's in VIP, so this is perfect for the players who don't have VIP but still want to achieve the cape look. Of course, you can also make the cape slightly bigger if you want. Up next, we have this one over here, and I think this one is really cool. It's also animated, and I love when Dress to Impress adds animation to their clothes. I feel like it makes everything look way more realistic and also just adds a lot more personality. This one, of course, you can toggle different versions. So this one is kind of like a sleeveless look, and I like this a lot more. I think it makes it look a little bit more edgy in my opinion. Or of course, you could do only the cape if you want to as well. And a cool little secret that you guys can do with this item right here is actually turn it into super long hair. So if you layer a black hair over this and kind of blend it down to this cape, it will give you the impression of having super long hair. So if you want to go for like a Rapunzel theme, this is the way to go. Another thing I forgot to mention is that in this first outfit, there is actually cute little boots, and I love boots, guys. I am a boots girl for life, and I think these boots are so cute. They're a little abstract, which I love, and you can actually use these boots for any type of theme. You can use this for like a going out theme, making a casual outfit, even like a business look if you really wanted to. Up next, we have this dress over here, and I do not like this dress, guys. No offense, this is not a cute dress in my opinion. I think the sleeves and the detail and everything is really cool, but it kind of just seems like they added this just to add it. I don't know. There's not even any toggles. I feel like if you could toggle off the bottom shirt, it would give you this really cool dress, but hey, they didn't do that for us, so I don't know why. Of course, we have this one over here that you can also do the skirt only or the jacket only. There is even a toggle for no jacket, so it gives you this cute little dress, and I feel like this is perfect for like an older theme or something that's like cottage vibe in my opinion. I don't know, guys. I think this dress right here could actually come in handy for certain themes. And last but certainly not least, we have this dress over here, guys, and this one is so cute. It even has like a purple little bra thing sticking out. I don't know, guys. I think it's cute. It reminds me of Tate McRae. But with this, you could do only the top, and this gives you the coolest, edgiest looking top. I think this is so sick, guys, and you can even toggle off the mesh to get this super cute corset top. I can see myself using this top to make like a super cool and trendy outfit. Of course, there is also only the skirt toggle for this, only the mesh top as well. So if you wanted to add this to any other top, I feel like that would look really cool, guys. And like I said, all these new outfits have an insane amount of detail, so that is really cool as well. We also can't forget about the crown and the wand that are over here, guys. Obviously, the wand has an in-action toggle, so this is so cool. You can either choose to hold it in front of you or kind of off to the side. There's also a forward toggle, which kind of just completely holds it out of the way of your outfit. So if your outfit is slaying and you don't want to mess it up, then just hold it forward, and that way you can avoid distracting from your outfit. Even though the crown itself does not have any toggles, you can scale it to be super big, which I think is really cool, or you can even do a tiny little crown, which is also adorable. And before we head out, there's actually some other items over here. So one of them includes this bubble over here that you have to unlock through Glinda's Bubble Galore challenge, and that is what this special round timer is up here. So it's kind of similar to like the mermaid one that we had a while ago, or during the Lady Gaga update when there was a special Garden of Eden round. I don't know, guys. I wasn't a big fan of it, but this one definitely seems a lot less complicated. We also have these cute little shoes over here, which are so cute, and it kind of comes with socks on them, but you can obviously toggle off the socks, or you can only do the socks. We definitely don't have any cute little low socks with stripes in Dress to Impress, so I'm so happy they added this. And there is also the broom that you unlock through Elphaba's Defying Gravity challenge, and I'm pretty sure the bubble challenge is where there is items kind of like in bubbles just floating around, or maybe that's the gravity challenge, guys. I don't really know, but the special rounds are definitely super fun, and they just make Dress to Impress a little bit more creative. There is also this little thing over here, which is a part of the movie, which I think is really cool. You can open it and actually see inside of it, which is so cool, and you can see it radiating out of the book, guys. I think it's actually insane. You can also toggle your character kind of looking down at it as if it was reading it, which I think is also cool. But don't forget about that as well, because a lot of people did miss this. Alright, guys, now that we are done talking about the clothes, it is time to move on to some other things that were added with this update that many people missed. The first one is actually over here in Lana's salon, and the second you enter it, you will notice, well, more green, obviously. The colors of Wicked is pink and green, and since Dress to Impress already has a lot of pink incorporated, they definitely had to add some green to match the vibe. These makeup chairs over here here have turned green, which honestly I kind of like because it's a really pretty shade of green in my opinion. We also have some vines, and the salon bowls are also green, which I think is really cool. However, when you go over here to Lana's nail salon, you will see that Lana's doll actually got transformed into Elphaba, which is so cool, guys. Obviously, when you click on her, it doesn't really translate, guys, but hey, you can kind of make your own version of her by just messing around with the colors. You know, you can make everything black, and you can also grab the hat and kind of adjust it to be on top of the doll. I think it looks really similar, so honestly, we technically got a doll for Elphaba. Also, if you go behind her nail salon, there is actually a whole new bulletin board, guys, and it is filled with Wicked posters, which I think is really cool. You know, we have the interview with Cynthia and Ariana Grande, which I love, and then there is also these Lana dolls that are dressed up as Glinda and Elphaba, which is so funny, guys. We also have a meme, which of course is not the Dress to Impress nail bulletin board without any memes. This one says Glinda explaining how she's gonna make Elphaba popular. Elphaba. I don't know, guys. I personally think that's pretty funny. Also, another thing is that many people think the meat room has disappeared because sometimes when you try to go into it, it does not work, and many people think it's blocked off, but in reality, you just have to go to the very outer corner and then walk in. Obviously, we don't have the secret shoes in here anymore, but hey, the meat room is still here. So if you want to hide in here after you make an amazing outfit so people don't copy it, this is the way to go. Another thing that many people missed with the update is actually in free play mode. So you go out here and it's like the runway, whatever. But if you look to the side, there is actually a whole little garden, which is so cute, guys. And you can even like fully go into the bushes, which I think is kind of weird. But hey, if you're ever playing hide and seek and Dress to Impress, this is definitely a good place to hide. Once you go over here, you can actually teleport to the land of Oz, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so pretty. There's even little houses, which I do wish you could go in just because I feel like they're baiting us, guys. Come on, how are you gonna have houses but not be able to go in? It's okay though, because you can obviously go into here, and there is actually a really cool hack that you can do with this room right here. So not only can you fake getting on the podium of Dress to Impress, but you can actually get infinite money. So in this room over here, you have the obby, and if you have been playing Dress to Impress for a while, you will know that these obbies literally become money glitches. If you join a private server or even a free play mode server, not many people think to actually come all the way over here and collect some cash. The cash also resets every couple of minutes, so you will never run out, guys. You can literally grind money forever in Dress to Impress, and it's like an infinite money glitch. You just have to be somewhat decent at obbies, I guess. But we're gonna teleport back so I can show you guys the rest of the secrets. Alright, guys, we are back in free play mode of Dress to Impress, and coming out here, you know, the Halloween vibes are still here for some random reason, guys. I don't really know why. I feel like they kind of took part of it out, but then kept half of it. I don't even know. But we also have little houses over here, which is really cool, and you can even interact with them, which is really awesome. And there's a ticket inventory. I don't really know what that is, guys. I feel like Dress to Impress has added so much random stuff that you don't even know what's going on anymore half the time. We also have an NPC, which is kind of crazy. You know, we have Luna's ticket shop, and I don't really, guys, I don't recommend doing this. I don't even know what this really is, but it kind of just seems extra in my opinion, so I'm just gonna move past that. Comment down below if you guys even knew there was tickets in Dress to Impress, because I just found this out just now with you guys. All right, now that we are back in the map, so we're gonna go over some other stuff, but first I want to show you guys the runways. So they actually added multiple runways, and before this update you can only really teleport to certain ones, but we got the winter one back, we got the summer one, we got the Gothic, the Mayhem, the Wicked Forest, and the Wicked Emerald. So these two are the new ones, and they are so pretty, guys. Let's go walk the runways. So this is the first one, and oh, you can see the garden is so cute, guys. I love all the pink flowers, and I think it is so cute. Of course, the runway is a yellow brick road. You know, we can't expect anything less. And we also have the Emerald runway. So this one is obviously a completely different vibe, but I love both of them so much, guys. I think this one is also really cool, and I love the pink glitter. Comment down below if you guys prefer runway 1 or runway 2. I think I prefer runway 1. Of course, we have the new loading screen, which is so cute, guys. It has a pink little cherry blossom tree, and that is my favorite type of tree. We also have a brand new lobby area, and look how gorgeous this is, guys. It is similar to what you can teleport to in the free play mode, but hey, I don't mind waiting in this lobby for the new round to start for sure. And with this update, we also have some quests. So obviously there is the regular Dress to Impress daily quest, but if you click like up here, there is a Wicked button. So we have our own Wicked quest for this. And this is how you unlock the broom and the bubble that was in that room I showed you guys earlier. So the way to collect the broom is to collect 85 magic essence during defying gravity. And that is the special round. And for the bubble one, you just have to pop 160 bubbles during the bubble galore. Honestly, guys, I feel like that sounds like so much work, but I definitely recommend getting it if you really want the bubble. I feel like the broom I can kind of get past just because there is literally a broom in Dress to Impress already. But obviously, if you guys don't have VIP, then I recommend getting it because it definitely comes in handy every once in a while. We also got some new Wicked poses, guys. And not only did we get the Wicked pose pack, we also got some duo poses as well. And I love the duo poses, guys. So for the Wicked ones, there is this one, which is very animated and I like it because I feel like if you go on the runway and kind of do a little dance, it makes it a lot more entertaining. We also have the toss, which of course is also very animated, guys. The Glinda roll, which is so cute, guys. She's like swimming around. It looks like she's just laying in a flower field, in my opinion. And we also have a flying pose, guys, so you can actually fly around Dress to Impress now if you really wanted to. We have the head wave, which is so cute, guys. What is this feeling? And this one actually like spawns in a whole book, which I think is really cool. So if you guys want to spawn in a book for like an academia theme and forgot to do it, just click on this pose and it will give you a book. Of course, the baddie pass is still here, guys. Unfortunately, they did not add any Wicked stuff to it, which I'm kind of sad about. I guess this one over here could kind of be Wicked since it's green and pink, but it would have been cool if they incorporated the Wicked update to the baddie pass as well. Anyways, those are all the secrets I have for you guys as of now. Comment down below what you guys think of the Wicked update and make sure to have an amazing rest of your day.